From 1st July 2021, APRA, the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority, started the performance test to all MySuper products in Australia. From this year, however, therefore from 1st July 2023, the performance test also applies to trustee-directed products. APRA explains, the annual test is designed to improve members' outcomes by assessing the long-term performance of superannuation products against tailored benchmarks with consequences for those that fail. If a super fund does not perform to the certain standard or the fees level is not satisfactory within the period of 2 consecutive years, the fund will not be allowed to accept new members. In the language of investment terms, however, 2 years is not a long-term investment time frame. This year, the test was not only within MySuper products, which is a default product that some super funds provide, but also to other investment options that are trustee-directed products. So today we will discuss APRA's annual super funds performance test findings and how to incorporate them into your investment planning with an open mind, rationally, and leaving all emotions aside. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm a certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place to learn all you need to know to be well prepared financially for your retirement or how to improve your retirement if you're already there. And please keep in mind that all information provided here are of general nature only, as I have not spoken with you and I do not know your personal circumstances. When speaking about the Superannuation Annual Performance Test, APRA included the following: 64 MySuper options and 805 trustee-directed products. Out of MySuper products in 2023, 1 failed to meet the test benchmark, compared with 5 failing in 2022 and 13 in 2021. The fund that failed test this year is AMG MySuper, but it has been closed to new members in 2022 and the trustee will cease their product very soon. AMG has since rebranded as Acclaim Wealth. Out of 805 trustee-directed products, 96 failed to meet the test benchmark and 75% of those 96 are products offered by 4 trustees. Superannuation Proprietary Limited, which is a trustee for many of AMP superannuation products. Nulis Nominees Australia Limited, which is the trustee for some of MLC superannuation products. Oasis Fund Management Limited, the trustee for IOOF, currently named as Insignia Financial, and OnePath Custodian Proprietary Limited. Trustees of products that fail to pass the benchmark must notify their members of their test outcome by 28 September 2023. Trustees cannot accept new members into the product that have failed for 2 consecutive years. There were some 20 non-platform products that failed, including Australian Retirement Trust Q Super Socially Responsible Fund, 3 products from Crescent Wealth, 5 products from One Super, and 3 from Clearview Retirement Plan. Our firm does not recommend any of those products, and I am not talking about them to criticize them, but rather to explain how those superannuation fees really work, so you can make an informed decision based on the balance of your superannuation savings. APRA says that the median administration fees and cost for platform trustee-directed products were the highest at 0.54% of assets, compared to 0.27% for non-platform trustee-directed products and 0.26% for MySuper products. Well, let's put those fees into the test, checking two of the biggest superannuation funds in Australia. Regulator is looking at fees of super balance of $50,000. Well, AustralianSuper is the biggest superannuation fund in Australia. So let's check AustralianSuper MySuper balance options. Fees that you pay on $50,000 super balance. Administration fee of $1 per week, which is $52 per annum, plus 0.1% per annum, another $50 in administration fee, total admin fee $102 per annum on $50,000 investment. That equals to 0.2% per annum. You might think you won the lottery. This is a very inexpensive superannuation. But wait, there is more. This is what the regulator is not counting, but this is the part of cost that you have to pay. Investment fees of 0.49% on a total of $50,000 balance equals to $245 per annum. Transaction cost of 0.2%, total $100 per annum. But those investment costs often are not listed on statement. Why? Because they are deducted from their pre-tax investment returns and reflected in a daily crediting rate. This is a fancy way to say we will charge you first before we pay your return. But a fee is a fee no matter how it is charged. So now suddenly the total fee is not really 102 that is disclosed very often on your statement, but the full fee amounts to $447 per annum. I'm sorry, the way I see it, it is the total fee for MySuper balance option for AustralianSuper Fund that actually amounts to 0.894% per annum. If you have $400,000 invested in your MySuper balance options, then your total fee will amount to $3,162 per annum, which equals to 0.79% per annum. Now let's check the second biggest super fund, Australian Retirement Trust. The fee that you pay on $50,000 superannuation balance. Administration fee of $1.20 per week, which is $62.40 per annum, plus administration costs of 0.1% per annum for the first $800,000 of your account balance, which equals to $50. Other administrative costs, 0.07%, which is another $35. So your total admin fee amounts to $147.40, which equals to 0.29% per annum. This is the total fee legislator is looking at, and unfortunately this is not the full fee you pay, because when you add your investment fees and your investment cost, the situation changes. Investment costs are between 0.54 up to 0.59% of your account balance for MySuper. So let's be positive. Let's just check on 0.54, which equals to $270 per annum. Other investment options the fee might be as high as 1.59 per annum. Whoa, be careful with those investment choices then. While transaction costs between 0.19 per annum up to 0.21 per annum, and other investment options up to 0.4% per annum. Therefore, now we have another fee of 0.2% on your $50,000 superannuation account balance, which is $100 per annum. Therefore, the total fee that you pay on $50,000 investment amounts to $517.40 per annum, which equals to 1.034% per annum. and fees that you pay on $400,000 super balance within Australian Retirement Trust amounts to $3,702.40, which equals to 0.926% per annum. And now let's view fees of one of the wrap accounts. Let's look at IOOF rebranded as Insignia Balanced Investment, which is a default MySuper investment option for IOOF Employer Super. Our practice is not recommending this superannuation fund, hence this is a fair comparison with no self-interest on my part as a financial planner. While fees you pay on $50,000 superannuation balance is pretty high. Admin fee 0.35 of your total balance. That is $175 per annum. Plus account keeping fees of $90 plus another administration cost of 0.03%, $15. Your total admin fee amounts to $280 per annum, which is 0.56%. That sounds like an expensive product, and this is the fee the legislator refers to in the performance test. Then we have to add the following fees. Investment cost of 0.5%, which is $250 per annum. Transaction cost of 0.08%, which is another $40. Total fee that you pay on $50,000 superannuation balance is $570 per annum, or 1.14% per annum. If you have $400,000 invested with IOOF MySuper, the total fee on that balance is $3,780 per annum, or 0.94 per annum. I checked all those fees directly from respective superannuation funds PDSs listed on Superfund's website. Therefore, the outcome of my full calculation is Australian MySuper Fund has total charges on $50,000 super balance of 0.89%, on $400,000 super balance 0.79%, while APRA only refers to administration fee of 0.26. Australian Retirement Trust charges on $50,000 a fee of 1.03% per annum, and on a balance of $400,000 a fee of 0.926 per annum. Again, a little bit more than the median fee that APRA refers to of 0.26% per annum. IOOF MySuper charges a total fee of 1.14 per annum on $50,000 and 0.94 on the balance of $400,000. So in total, are those fees really so much different? Well, not really. And yet one super fund will be fully supported by the regulator and the other might be stopped. The higher your superannuation balance, the more attention you should pay to the level of fees paid, as the discrepancy between super funds increases dramatically. So it is very unfair, I think, for APRA to be comparing fees on $50,000 investment only, as the higher your balance, the dearer those so-called inexpensive funds become for your total superannuation balance. Therefore, if you wish to have a super fund that is appropriate to your needs, pay the fee that is reduced based on your account balance and not some generic number. Please review the PDSs of every super fund you might be considering. If you find this job too complicated, organize a meeting with a financial planner. As a financial planner, I have access to information of fees and charges of every single superannuation fund in Australia. So it is not difficult to gather those information and make your own informed decision, rather than listening to what the TV promotes or what super funds advertise on their websites. We know that super funds need to charge for their work. We need to pay for the service, providing, of course, that you actually receive a good level of service from those super funds. and we all want to have decent returns from our funds. Nothing comes for free. However, super funds should be open about all fees that they charge and not hide behind their PDS listed fees and small prints hidden somewhere on the last page of the disclosure of the 150 pages that nobody reads. Honesty, full disclosure and transparency should be legally required from all providers and all super funds. So do you really know what fees you are paying to your super fund? Do you know if the fund you are with is actually the most efficient and the most appropriate for you and what you want to achieve? Let me know in the comments below my video how happy you are with your super fund and how much do you really know about the fees that you are being charged. If you would like to see how your super fund stacks up against other superannuation funds, or if you would like to check how to best prepare for your upcoming retirement or how to maximize your current retirement income together with government benefits, visit my website about retirement.com.au to book a meeting with me. We can spend some time together to view exactly your current situation and assess if any changes could be implemented to make those long-term improvements for the rest of your retirement. On each page of my website, there is a book a meeting button that will take you to my personal calendar and you can choose the date that suits you to meet with me. And while you are on my website, look around and read some of my articles. There are over 160 of them already, so it is a big collection. And each has a video attached if you prefer to watch, listen and learn. And do not forget to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel not to miss my future video. And now my recommended videos to learn more. Income required for comfortable retirement and super changes from 1st July 2023. Both videos are very timely with current information that can help you in your journey to a better retirement. I will speak with you in my next video. Bye for now.